Big Ben Harris kicks it very high, looking for Kennedy on the outer side. Hall there with him, used his body well. Kennedy looking for the free kick. The umpire not interested. Hall gave it across to McIntosh in towards full forward. Harris getting back there, and the umpire has indicated that a push from behind will see Ben Harris get a free kick. No score to the legs on that occasion, as Harris will go out to the outer side once more, looking for Dexter Kennedy. Hall in there again, Kennedy behind, and I think Hall's been paid the mark again. Gee, 2 fine marks to the big fellow. And of course, most people will know by now he's the son of the former Norwood ruckman, and indeed the Bay ruckman, Pat Hall, and former Channel 7 personality. John Hall from 45 metres out. A long kick in from goal. Gee, that's going to be awfully close. I think he's got one. A goal, yes, they're playing on, but it's a goal. Well done to the big fellow. 1-1 Norwood, Port Adelaide, 1 goal. Crashes through. The running player is Harrison. Through the half-forward line. Harrison, great tackle. Ran into trouble. Well done, Philip Gallagher. 1-1, both teams. Harris's gill short. You go into that player. Didn't gain a lot of distance. But the seconds ticking away with Norwood kicking with the breeze. Gill, awkward looking kick, will be marked by Thomas. Second grab. Now maybe they'll straighten it up. That's a dead pocket. He goes across to the half-forward line, looking there for Michael, and he quite can't make it. He's got the football underneath him. He can't get it out. It does now. And quickly it's Ross who gets it out. Thomas, here's a chance. Payne, hooks, going to be close. Goal! Norwood needed it. His first, their second. 2-1 the legs. Port Adelaide 1-1.
Well, that was a much better effort, and it's great to see Keith Thomas right in the thick of things. That was, in fact, his 7th possession, and he's right into it. Been out of form for quite a while, but he's too good a player to be out for too long. And when it got to Payne, he's a little live wire, as I said before. A fine kick at goal, and Norwood have had a pretty good start. And I think a lot of people expect that this game will be on fire for at least a half, and let's hope Norwood can keep at it.
Hine in ruck now, having his first go there against Kennedy. Hines tap, Thomas got it out. McIntosh tries to paddle it towards centre wing. He's back in there again, gives a chance. Gallagher caught on the left leg, won't make any difference. Hooks it in long, getting back on it. Albie Menzel, fine mark. Read it a lot better than Curtis, and he's taken the ball 35 metres out. Lester Ross is on the turf. I thought he started as an interchange player. Didn't see the interchange take place. Pick it up for you through Peter in just a second. Albie Menzel's kick away at goal is going to be close again. It's home. Their third, his first. 3-1 the legs. Port Adelaide 1. Michael Aish hasn't come out of the forward pocket to this stage of the game. Hine against Kennedy, who's tapped. Gallagher having a good first quarter. Puts it in the air again. Michael Aish. Good mark. Craig Ebert went to meet it. Michael Aish just got that little body work into it. Ebert got underneath the ball. Aish took a fine mark. And gee, what a start the legs have got. Pretty slow at the 10-minute mark, but now they've got 4 goals on the board. The first to Michael Aish. 4-1 Michael Aish and 4-1 Norwood, 1-1 Port Adelaide.
Well, it's unusual the way they've set it up, but of course Michael Aish was really taken right out of the game by Trevor Rowe last week. It was assumed that John Harvey would attempt to do the same today, but John Harvey not playing, and Craig Ebert has the job. If you look around and see what Norwood have done, they've got Lester Ross and Keith Thomas on the ball, Neil Hine and also John Hall doing the ruck work, and it's really working for them. They've started very well.
Hine on the ball at the moment. Hall at full forward. Kennedy once again the tap away. McIntosh did it well, got it to Jenkins on the left leg, hooks to the half-forward line. The bounce could decide here. Curtis meets that one, run down by Albie Menzel. Under pressure again. Payne gets it out. Thomas gives a chance. Michael Aish again. Oh, Port Adelaide defenders caught napping. Haven't got the pace at the moment to go with the legs. And Michael Aish is only 25 metres out. War sliding away, hit the woodwork. A point only, Norwood 4-2. Port Adelaide 1-1. Gavin was pretty high. Thomas tangos nicely. Puts it back towards the half-forward line. Kelly up, strong mark. Gee, did that well. All the pressure in the world put on him by Anthony Williams. Half-forward right flank. Johnson against Michael Annie. Line ball. McIntosh gives it a chance now. Payne. Danny Jenkins will run back. put it back in towards centre. Keith Thomas getting underneath the ball. Payne runs. Thomas doesn't want him. He's going back to kick at the woodwork. Keith Thomas usually kicks well. Once again, he'll have to take that left goal post. Kick number 8 coming up. Fine first quarter. Thomas gives it a chance. Oh, he put it out too far. Not coming back much. Hine, good mark. Second grab. But oh, what an angle. He'll be sent back on the boundary line. A very acute angle indeed. And the big fellow's got a long way down to drop that ball. Neil Hine not even looking to see if anyone's giving perhaps a short pass. Now the glance goes across. He's confident with the drop punt. He'll improve his angle. Off goes Michael Aish. But Neil is confident. Improve his angle. Nudges it through. Fine kick. The legs needed it. 5-2 Norwood. 4-2 Port Adelaide. Hall against Johnson. Another bounce. No, a free kick. Ducking ahead against Paul Belton. And the free kick will go to Albie Menzel right at the centre line. 15 metres against Bradley. Could be another 15 metres if you're not careful. Craig Bradley playing it cool. Asking the umpire what for. Wasn't against him. Menzel in towards the pocket. Kelly. Good mark. Gee, Norwood had a brilliant opening 15 minutes. Then they fell in a hole while Port Adelaide came back. But now it's Norwood again. Their last 5 minutes has been good. They've had 5 goal kickers to this stage. Kelly's not one of them. Let's see where he kicks it if he takes the left goal post. He has, coming back nicely through the middle. His first, Norwood 6-2, Port Adelaide 4-2.
By trailing by 2 points and 2 goals. Anthony Williams in front. Keith Thomas, a good interception. He's played well today. Over it goes to McIntosh. He goes long, tries to reach centre half forward. Harrison and Payne. Gee, Payne is a live wire. Through goes Gill. Kick away of sorts. Belton. Taken off the ball. Payne to Gallagher. Gallagher playing much better today. On the lead is Hine. Punching away Ben Harris. Through goes Fosdyke. He's playing in the forward pocket now. Oh, Payne didn't really need it from that position. He's going to get a free kick though. It'll come back to Payne. Hanging on against the Port Adelaide defender there.
Dexter Kennedy.
He's waiting for Dexter to get up and show me his number. Gee, he looks a bit sick. One right in the breadbasket. 4 kicks for Payne. He's had 4 handballs. Kicked a goal in the first quarter. He's a good little player. He's got his second. Great start to the second quarter by the Redlegs. 7-2, leading Port Adelaide 4-2. Anderson out, injured with that thigh muscle. Well, up goes Wayne Russell, but it was a good interception by Teal to take the mark.
Teal gives it over to Mackin. Norwood by 18 points. A long kick up towards the half-forward line. Michael Annie almost. In goes Kelly. Jenkins now. The legs go forward. Gallagher looking to put out a pass. Albie Menzel! Are the legs ever playing well? Who can believe this is the same side that we saw massacred out at Elizabeth last Sunday? Albie Menzel into the breeze. Still a long way to go. Kick number 8 coming up. Got him very close to the man on the mark. The ball going away too far now, and it's just offline for a point. Gee, the breeze took that one away, coming in from perhaps the northwest. 7-4, the legs, 4-3 Port Adelaide.
Again, the Philip Gallagher kick was spot on. That's aimed for Martin Leslie. Big Jim Michaelani punches away. A chance, Payne. He fell over the ball. It was an attempt to get a free kick that didn't work. Thomas, McIntosh. Oh, I don't think Payne really needed that. Lucky, over the shoulder. Technical again, this umpiring. McIntosh sometimes does that. He commits himself to the handball and then finds that he has to give it, even if the player is in trouble. Payne puts it up. The leap from behind. Well done then, Martin Leslie. Curtis got it out to Anthony Williams. Oh, that only went as far as Jenkins. Yeah, I thought he'd be run down then, Duncan Fosdyke. Gives it a big chance. Great kick for goal, Fosdyke. An important one, too, for Norwood. They kick away now, 8-4 to the Magpies, 4-3. Wayne Russell doing a good job on the ball, getting some important touches. Wobbles it forward. Wayne Marnie doesn't get there. Bruce Winner, superb work. Out to Rowan Hellier. Keane comes in to help. Hellier shoots it out to wobbly old kick. Keith Thomas has got it. Cole's taken out. Keith Thomas goes in long. Fosdyke comes across. The ball doesn't sit for him. It rolls out. It'll be thrown in the right forward pocket for Norwood.
Oh, it's a tough game out there. A good game. Norwood by 19 points. Hall in opposition to Russell Johnson, whose condition might be just a little down, although being used off the interchange bench, trying to get through with Thomas. Belton thought about a holding the ball decision if looks could kill. Umpire bowls. Hall got it back to Thomas. Curtis over the top of Belton, holding the ball this time. If at first you don't succeed, try again. Hang on. Maybe I thought he gave a holding the ball decision, then obviously he wasn't happy with that one, and it's Payne, the short pass to Albie Menzel, and Albie's got it. That's 15 metres. I don't think Anthony Williams enamoured with the decision either. Umpire Charlesworth sending him off. Stephen Curtis having a word to say to umpire Bowles. Oh, what a circus out there. The upshot of it all, Albie Menzel is only 25 metres out right in front. Towards the lake end. Menzel's second goal. The legs 9-4, Port Adelaide 5-3. Hine. Bradley wants it at the back. McIntosh is with him. Johnson got it back all right, but Hellier's there. The ball forced out by Russell to Jenkins. Back to Michael Aish. Out goes Payne. Good pass, Michael Aish. And he's got it at centre-half forward. The running player is Albie Menzel. One-on-one. Big Hall. The bounce will determine. Harrison Hall. Harris in front. Getting back on it. Leslie. Supported now by Alan Gill. Drops it around the corner to Marnie. Harris running. Oh, the handball is not good. Back to Marnie. Collard. Trip, push, gets it out in front of him, soccers it cleverly away and finds Kinnear.
Well, how do you like that? Well done, Marnie, after the mistake. Through half forward it goes. Keane overran the ball. The Magpies a chance. Oh, that went past even. Winter, Big Neil Hine, and now Jarvis. Norwood have got loose players. Port Adelaide player down behind the play and the Norwood player. Norwood trainers running everywhere. Thomas, Payne, through he goes, he's going to kick a goal. Lines him up, he's done it. 2 goals, Payne. The Norwood player, Polex, they've asked for the stretcher. 10-4 Norwood, Port Adelaide 5-3.
Didn't see the Norwood one, but gee, Russell Knight's in trouble too as Rowan Hellier ran through that player. But it's a stretcher case for the Norwood player out there. He's on a half-back line, Teal still standing. Andrew Jarvis is there. I'm trying to think, it's not Bruce Winter. No, Bruce Winter's there as well, and just can't pick him up at all at the moment. 10-4 Norwood, Port Adelaide 5-3, and we'll wait for the stretcher to take him off the arena.
McIntosh came in late. Marnie under the ball. Oh, well done, Lester Ross. Played the ball in front of his eyes. Put it out, though. Looking for Jenkins and finding him. Gee, one-hander.
Michael Annie on the half-back line, dummies well. Did it beautifully for a big man. Drives long, looking for Kelly. He's got him. Payne wants it in the pocket. Hine wants it in quickly. Kelly going into the pocket to the lead of Hine. Getting back on it, Gill. Harris there as well. Hine through, lost his legs. Going to get a free kick for a trip. And the big fellow's got it. He's getting more mobile every time I see him. Hine has Gallagher in short. Also there is Keith Thomas, who's played a fine game. Thomas might be struggling for distance. Kick number 14, Thomas finds Gallagher. Well, it's straightened it up. It's probably marginally closer. And if Gallagher's prepared to let his leg go after all these pulled muscle problems, he could make the distance. Kick number 13, Phil Gallagher. Fine game. Let it go all right. Magnificent torpedo punt right through the middle. What a goal, Phil Gallagher. His first 11 for the legs, 8-5 Port Adelaide.
Well, we're seeing Phil Gallagher at his best. And, that was good work by Neil Hine there. He moved it on quickly to Thomas. Thomas to Gallagher, and a fine torpedo punt. Well, Norwood are doing very well. Consider that Michael Aish is not in the game. He's been taken out of it by Craig Ebert. But the Redlegs are certainly playing better than I've seen them for a long time.
Defensive corner of the square. Bradley goes past. Harrison He's got some pace, this fellow too. Did it well as he drives long. Out comes Big Balm. Oh, what a catch. Oh, that was brilliantly done. Well, this fellow's a far more mobile player than I thought he was. Kicks it out wide to Danny Jenkins, and he can kick the footy too. Jenkins off the half-back line, beating Brenton Cole. Menzel's going to have to go hard. Kelly, oh gee, that's a good mark. One of the best games I've seen this lad play. Thought about Gallagher, kick number 10, but he's marked very powerfully indeed. Michael Ace. Hine in the square. Short is Thomas. That's where it goes. Oh gee, another low mark. See, that was almost scooped up. Russell Johnson thought it was. Mark has been paid, and I think Thomas can make the distance from here. He's 45 out. Breeze at his back. Oh, he's going into Gallagher. Gee, they take chances, but they come off with perfect foot passing. And Phil Gallagher's got it. Well, his angle's pretty acute, or far more acute than it was before, but he made the distance from further out. I wouldn't be game to say that he couldn't kick it. That's his second, I think. Oh, yes, fine goal. Norwood doing it well. Brilliant shooting for the side. Evans comes out now. Good mark. He'll have to get the free kick. High tackle. Tim Evans, it was there. Norwood defence disappointing. It's on. Out goes Evans. Hellier in there again. He took care of Russell Knight earlier. Tempers becoming frayed. Umpires running. Players coming from everywhere. Game really hotting up here at Footy Park. Drew Jarvis back. Got Ebert to beat. Jenkins close to the line. Gets the kick away as he screws it back toward Dexter Kennedy. Michael, good mark. Oh, gee, there's some behind-the-scenes thumping going on, I can tell you.
Well, and Norwood have got players that are lifting. This is one of them, Michael Aney. Kelly's also playing well up forward. Here's a chance for Payne, but Harrison's got the pace. Has he ever? Changes direction. He's in trouble now. Holding the ball. Well, that's the difference with a game like this. There are players up with it. Plenty of players up with the action, and I think you'll find Payne will take the free kick. He'll have to come back. Rick Charlesworth having a chat to Phil Harrison. And Payne, who has kicked 3 goals. Oh, not a good kick. It's going into the pocket. Dexter Kennedy in front. Got a bit of a push from Michael Aish. Dexter thought about a free kick then, but not forthcoming from the umpire. 17, nearly 18 minutes gone now in this third quarter. The Redlegs have slowed a bit. They still lead by 2 goals. They've led all day. Curtis went down. Through goes Menzel. The handball out. John Hall, oh, he took his eyes off it. Through goes Kelly. Out to Payne. Could that be number 4? It is. Payne's got his 4th. Norwood 13-5 to the Magpies 10-5.
And so the tempers become frayed again. Well done, Kelly. Gee, he's playing a fine game at centre half forward. But the handball went out. Payne jammed it onto his boot quickly. Norwood needed that. They've got the advantage of the breeze in this third quarter, and they would like some sort of comfortable cushion to have at three-quarter time when they cease to use that breeze.
Very crucial time, the next 8 or 9 minutes of this quarter. Big Dexter there, couldn't grab it. Hine gave it to McIntosh. He busts the pack. The kick on the way, McIntosh. Great goal. His first. And this Norwood team is really playing well now. 14-6 to the Magpies, 10-5.
Neil Hine doing a fine job for the legs too. But I cannot believe, I said it in the first half and I'll say it again, I cannot believe this is the same Norwood side that we saw thrashed by Central District out at Elizabeth last Sunday. They've run better, they've supported better, they've had more purpose in their game, and their score on the board is obviously a great deal better.
In the centre, Neil Hine beat Dexter Kennedy, got the benefit of the bounce. Jimmy Teal gets it out to Gallagher. A quick kick forward. Keith Thomas under the ball. The first to recover is Payne. Do you reckon he's got any pace? Through the centre he comes. He's in trouble now though. Surrounded by players. Gets it out to Neil Hine. Gallagher there. Here's a big chance for Norwood. A great handball to Keith Thomas. He gives it plenty of air. The umpire hasn't moved. First goal to Thomas. Norwood 15-6. Port Adelaide 10-5.
Played well. Hasn't seen much of the ball in this second half. too much height. Russell never got started. Neil Hine, McIntosh, Andrew Jarvis over the centre line, go Norwood again, up towards Michael Aish, used his body beautifully, he's got it, 45 metres out, played the whole of the first quarter in the forward pocket, and I would suggest you he played most of this one there as well. Had a run in the second quarter, but Aish has only had 8 kicks, but he's made them tell. Booted to, offline, in the pocket, great mark, Michael Annie. Well, gee, that angle is going to be against Big Jim as Dexter leads the ground. He's going to have to check side this one, if he can. He tries, and I think he's got it. Oh, what a goal, Big Jim. Magnificently done. His first. The leg 16-6, Port Adelaide 10-5.
But Gallagher and Thomas, 2 players who've lifted. Kelly, Michael Annie, Jim Tills played well, and this man McIntosh. Well, down goes Hellier. Russell Johnson's getting 15 metres against him. There've been probably 25 to 30 head-high tackles today. Hellier goes long, there's another 15. And that'll bring him, it's not 15, that's 30. Stephen Williams is asking him to get out his tape measure. But meanwhile, Rowan Hellier goes back with a chance to put it right into the square. Actually, I think that the supporters are booing McIntosh because they think that he hit Wayne Marnie after the or behind the play in the third quarter. But I made a comment then that I think that it was accidental. Although you'd have to ask McIntosh about that. He'd be the only one that would know. Hellier's kick is off the side of his boot. Big pack of players. Kelly's got it. He's marked very well this afternoon. 7 big marks he's taken. And he's kicked 1 goal. Well, there are a couple of nails in the coffin already. This is his 12th kick. That's his 2nd goal. I don't think the Magpies can get up from here.
Port Adelaide got off to a great start in that first quarter, kicking into the breeze, and it looked like they were setting themselves up for a win when they kicked 4-2 into the breeze against Norwood 6-2. But Norwood were not to be denied. Wayne Russell up, here they go, it's on again. We've had brawls and fights and scuffles all afternoon. I think Big Jim's going to get a free kick.
No doubt about that.
Wayne Russell spat out his mouth guard. I was about to say his dummy. He was upset about something, and Big Jim goes blissfully on and finds Andrew Jarvis.
He's just about out on his feet, although he's rather recovered somewhat now. Out wide to Aish and finds him. Gee, kicks the ball well, Winter. Michael Aish is just shaking those shackles loose late in this game. He's getting into it a little bit now. Port Adelaide go forward. McIntosh under the ball and a good strong mark.
Gee, popular.
Winter. The player was held when he had the ball. The umpire said it's holding the ball. Winter's got the free kick. I think it was against Russell Ebert then. Winter goes long to centre wing. Up high and a good mark there taken by Jim Michaelini. Kelly's out very wide for him. He goes down low, but it's Payne with the pace. He goes over the top to Greg Thomas. Tackle was on. Magpies out of trouble through Kinnear. Back goes Big Jim Michaelini and takes a good mark. Neil Hines on the lead. He runs through centre half forward. Payne's there as well. Payne keeps his feet. It sits for him. He ducked the head. He got it out. Gallagher with the left boot. Dead set, dead-eyed Dick Gallagher. His 3rd goal and a great one. 18-6 Norwood. Port Adelaide 11-9.
What a game young Payne's played. 2 of them in the screen at the moment. Both of them have played brilliant games for the Legs this afternoon. Their handballing, their kicking to position, their kicking for goal has been brilliant. And I don't think the Legs could possibly lose from here. 18-6 to 11-9, and most certainly it's been there after 15 metres as well. And Brenton Cole hairs off now to drive the Magpies to the half-forward line. At the back is Teal over the top, fine mark. Well, Big Jim's come back to senior football and he's done well. his strength and his know-how, his experience has been a plus also for Norwood this afternoon. Thomas, a brilliant first half, been a bit quieter. No pressure put on him on all. Kick number 21, 40 metres out, gives it to Payne short. He can play on if he wants to, but he's not going to worry about it. Time is on the leg side, and he's only 35 metres out right in front. The youngster's booted for. He's played a fine game. Russell Johnson coming off the ground. Dexter Kennedy going back on, but I don't think it's going to make any difference. Kick number 13 to Payne, and the umpire says, oh, geez, only just nudged it through. Goal number 5, David Payne. Brilliantly done, young man, as Norwood have surely got this game scun. 19-6 to put Adelaide's 11-11. Winters got it half back flank. He goes towards Kelly again. The big fella's going to get it. Another fine mark. The running player is Greg Thomas down the outer side. They can't catch him. Puts it across to the half-forward line. McIntosh. Well, he went down with cramp a little while ago. Couldn't scratch himself. And yet he's played on. The trainer came out, said, you want a spell, but he's run through the cramp, and he's given Jim Michael-Annie a chance to kick Norwood's 20th goal. Gee, he's a fine player, McIntosh. Michael-Annie, 25 metres out right in front. Kick number 11, Big Jim. Towards the lake end. Close to time on final quarter. And Jim guides through a point only to the leg. Just slipped away at the last moment. 19-7. Brilliant kicking for goal. Port Adelaide 12-11.
Norwood were creamed by Centrals in a humiliating performance. We've come to Football Park at 10:05 and Norwood have beaten Port, but more importantly, we're in the 5. How does that feel, Neil?
Feels a lot better than this time last Sunday, yeah. It was a marvellous performance by our blokes.
We did it without a goal-kicking forward in Roberts. They said we'll never kick more than 15 goals without him. A couple of our guys were a bit down, but we just held together. Again, umpiring decisions were poor.
Yeah, well, it's hard to umpire a game like that because it was very physical and a bit of behind-the-play stuff or whatever, but I thought it went... The first quarter, I reckon they gave Port all the chances, and the second quarter they seemed to give us. It looked like if you were kicking with a breeze, you were going to get a rough trot, but I think fortunately umpiring had nothing to do with it. We won by enough goals in the end.
19-7 against 13-11 as I dropped my biro. It's not a bad performance with Payne kicking 5 and all the other guys contributing.
Yeah, so I've never really believed that you should rely on one fella to kick a lot of goals. With Neville playing, we've always been able to rely on the 4 or 5, but the fellas really worked hard around him. I thought Michael and Fozzie out of the pocket when they were there worked hard. I thought the Rovers tried hard in the pocket. Little Payne, as you said, and Craig Kelly set up a lot of footy. Jim Michael-Annie was pretty sound at centre-half forward.
Bruce Winter, 298 games. He hasn't got a bad bit of experience in those back lines, has he?
The bloke he's playing on has played 360 something, so there's a fair bit between them. Bruce again was very good today. His last 5 or 6 weeks have been very, very good.
Can you ever just think at 2 o'clock, if we could beat Port and if West Torrens can beat Sturt and if Glenelg can beat West, and we look up on the scoreboard and it's all happened, do you sleep all right or have a few whiskey and sours back in the club?
Yeah, I think I'll have a couple tonight. I didn't think much about the other games of who won those and who didn't, because it really had no bearing on what we're doing here. But our blokes were really very positive all week about Port and about the way they're going to play, and it's a real credit to be able to turn around in 6 days like that.
Well, it was. I mean, we've come from a humiliating Sunday night and then Monday night at Gonzo's and the guys got together, bringing in a few injuries, a smoky team on Thursday night. We made $26 out of that and we still haven't declared a winner. I think Peggy Knowles got close.
Well, maybe it just says we were that poor last week, and maybe we're just big heads. We don't want to play Sunday down at Elizabeth, but it's never an excuse because it was such an important game. But fortunately, we were able to turn it around.
Thanks, Neil. We'll catch you Thursday night, and we're looking forward to a nice little July.